Day 2, one day closer to tops not existing with future product. Sadness still happening. Listen, we're all going to assume that Fanatics is going to try and buy Tops or Panini. If they buy one and or the other, I hope they would either buy both or at least Tops, because Tops still has premier product that they've made in the past of all the sports. Because at this point, Fanatics is getting the NFLPA, MLBPA, and NBAPA agreements and licenses. So that pretty much cuts out Panini, cuts out Tops, obviously, and the Panini for basketball and football. So let's go across that. On good news, I did hit another restock today. I did get some select. So that's going to be probably the only select I'm going to bust here in the near future. I got 2 Megas and 3 Blasters. I picked up another Topps Chrome Blaster, a Merlin Blaster, and I think that was it that I grabbed. And I don't think I'm going to be hunting retail for the next couple weeks. I'm pretty much going to wait and save up for Donruss. May jump into a couple of hobby boxes, which I don't usually do. I usually get into breaks, but it's interesting. Quick question too also, how do you organize your cards? We were just talking about that with a buddy of mine. I know what I like when I go to a show is at least have stuff team oriented, especially for newer product. Now obviously if you want the GOATs in a place, that's fine. Otherwise I prefer them in a team set, unless it's always confusing. Do you do a $1 box, a quarter box, 50-cent box, a $5 box, a $10 box, or do you just price them on the back and then put them in a section? You know, the least amount of work somebody has to do, the better. The thing from a consumer standpoint is I need a target to go after. If I'm looking for X player on X team, it's easier just to put everything in a team section. And then of course, obviously way better cards go in cases and stuff like that. But for your general purpose cards that usually are going to be that, let's say $1 to $10 range, maybe even $1 to $20, because I hate flipping through a box and it's like $200, $500, $800. I'm like, why aren't these in a case at this point? But that's me. I prefer that, at least a team setup. Because when I was at the National, for instance, so much easier to go through a box set up with a team. Like if I was looking for a certain play, let's say I was looking for a Bucks player. All the Bucks are in one section, unless it's like an elite card. That makes life very easy for me. And I like that. And it's just, and even if you want to put a higher dollar card in there, that's fine. I know you got to pay more attention to it because let's face it, people steal, they're mean, they're stupid. You know, I always get anxiety though when I see a card I want that I want to hope I get a deal on, and it's not priced, and it's in a section with a bunch of other stuff, knowing darn well when I hand it to them, oh, well, let me look at the comp on that. Last one sold for 80 bucks. Well, it was in a section where everything was 40 bucks. Now I have to pay 80 because somebody moved something. I don't know. That just pisses me off. But how are y'all taking the news with Tops? Everything that's going on in the hobby right now is bananas. This might be the busiest week ever for us. But again, I'll have some product to rip soon. Just want to get a little video out there. Say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening based on when you are watching this. And keep the dream alive, guys. Keep the dream alive. Take care.